Meanwhile, a case has been filed against the organizers of the religious event in Hathras. According to the FIR, permission was granted for 80,000 people, but more than 2.5 lakh devotees attended the event. They have been charged under Section 105, 110, 126(2), 223 and 238 of the new Criminal Code of Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita. And moving on, India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi will reply to the motion of thanks on the President's address in the Upper House of Parliament today. The first session of the 18th Lok Sabha was adjourned sine die on Tuesday, marking the conclusion of a productive legislative period that saw significant developments. The session, which commenced on 24th June, comprised 7 sittings over a span of 34 hours, achieving a commendable productivity rate of 103%. And ET India's Dibyendu Mondal joins us for more on this. Well, Dibyendu, good morning. The first session of the 18th Lok Sabha was adjourned yesterday. The session was quite productive. Can you give us an overall?
Good morning. Very good morning, Lipakshi. First, the first sitting of the 18th Lok Sabha was adjourned sine die last evening after the reply of the Prime Minister in the motion of thanks to the President's inaugural address. So, of course, it has achieved 103% productivity rate, a sitting of over a couple of days, which began with the oath-taking ceremony and the registration of all the newly elected members of Parliament, which followed by the election of the Speaker and then the presidential address. And then, of course, the debate on the motion of thanks to the President's inaugural address. 18 hours, in fact, 16 hours was dedicated, but the debate stretched to about 18 hours with, the concluding remark being given by the Prime Minister during his speech on the motion of thanks. The motion of thanks was passed with the majority without any amendments by the Lok Sabha. As we witnessed last evening. So, of course, 103% productivity rate in the first sitting of the 18th Lok Sabha perhaps gives the sense that, the 18th Lok Sabha will be much more productive than what we have witnessed in the previous many years.
Right.
So, of course, a lot of positivity coming in from the first inaugural session of the Parliament here.
Right, a lot of positivity coming in there. Also, Dibyendu, today Prime Minister is to reply to the motion of thanks on the President's address in the Upper House of Parliament. What all can be expected?
Lipakshi, yesterday, we saw the Prime Minister replying to the motion of thanks in the Lok Sabha. Similarly, it is the custom where the Prime Minister will also reply in the Upper House, which is the Rajya Sabha. So, of course, the speech is likely to be on the similar lines where the Prime Minister will lay out the vision of his government over the next 5 years. He's also likely to talk about, his achievements, his government's achievements over the last 10 years. Yesterday, when Prime Minister mentioned that, 25 crore people were uplifted from poverty over the last 10 years, housing provided to 4 crore households over the last 10 years. The government is committed to provide 3 crore more houses to the people of to the marginalized section of the society over the next 5 years, how his government is likely to, increase the speed of development by 3x, because this is the third time that the people have given mandate to the Modi government. So, of course, all these aspects would feature in the Prime Minister's speech. Also, the Prime Minister would give point-by-point rebuttal to the allegations or to the claims made by the opposition in the upper house, which is the Rajya Sabha. The leader of opposition in the upper house is Mallikarjun Kharge from the Congress. The Prime Minister will likely reply to all the points raised by the opposition parties. This is a custom. So, of course, today's speech is also likely to be over, 1.5 hours to 2 hours, as we witnessed in the Lok Sabha yesterday.